type of policy regarding nursing documentation. Nursing documentation, first of all, you know what the meaning of documentation. That means recording of the nursing care, either it's one care it is planned or delivered to the patient. And we are focusing on nursing only. For that, we are calling nursing documentation. And if we are going to the side of documentation to doctor, we are calling this one progress note. So if we are going to the chief assistant, progress note, it will be for the doctors. Nursing documentation, it will be in the cardex for the staff, nurse, to write or to document everything planned and delivered to the patient. Okay. Documentation title, it will be nursing documentation policy, and type of document, policy and procedure, but I'm going to focus only in one policy. By the time we are going to say another documentation regarding procedure. Okay. Nursing documentation is a record of nursing care that planned and delivered to the individual client by qualified nurse or other caregiver under direction of a qualified staff nurse. It's contain information in accordance with the step of the nursing process. Nursing process started from assessment, ending by evaluation. Policy, we are calling this one policy because this document provides direction and recommendation to the staff nurse in Ibra hospital. This update guideline or update information, okay, it's only within among of the staff nurse in the hospital. So they starting this update line, okay, in the Ibra hospital. Then maybe they will standardize for other regional hospital to perform a systematic, accurate, and complete documentation and recording. No abbreviation should be used unless it's approved by Ibra hospital. Sometimes we are teaching the student here some abbreviation, but this abbreviation should be approved by Ibra hospital. Okay, so be sure if we are giving some abbreviation here, the staff nurse there in the Ibra hospital, they know what that abbreviation. Because we are giving medical surgical, and in between we are giving abbreviation for that, it's a medical term, but unknown for the staff nurse in the Ibra hospital. So to be correlated between our abbreviation and Ibra hospital abbreviation. Okay, this updated policy in order to prevent any legal liability. The documentation should be accurate, complete, up to date, and in a chronological order. Okay, reflecting the care provider and its response. Also, this documentation represents a comprehensive series of nursing process from nursing assessment, diagnosis, goal, intervention, rationale, and evaluation. And since they are starting from the first year up to the last year, okay, we are teaching the student how they are writing nursing care plan, and they should include it in the nursing documentation. Okay, the purpose of this updating to standardize and improve nursing documentation among all the ward in the Ibra hospital, to reduce error-wide documentation, represent a meaning of nursing professional responsibility and accountability toward the patient care and safety through ensuring that the nursing documentation are up to the standard, updated, accurate, complete, and legal. Okay. The scope of this guideline applicable for all nursing documentation in Ibra hospital. So now I am going about this updating guideline, okay, regarding nursing documentation. Here we are teaching the student how to write nursing documentation cards, okay. And what we are absorb, my documentation is different, for example, from Mr. Ahmed documentation, different from Dr. Janet documentation. Okay, some of the documentation will be short, some documentation it will be like a history. Okay, so in Ibra hospital they keep a standard nursing documentation for each department because the case is different. For example, the ICU patient documentation it will be different from female ward medical documentation, different from male ward surgical documentation, DS gynec ward. Okay, so the documentation it will be different. They make the easier way for documentation. Okay, I will give you some brief video how the documentation is going in Ibra hospital. Okay, first we'll go to the full menu, then we'll go to textual short form. Okay, later on you will see here abbreviation, some remark. Okay, it's depending on the word. If we are clicking this one, we'll see ready nursing cardex for each patient, for each department. Okay, for example, 1 and double 3 here for ICU. Okay, now I will go to the IBD, inpatient, floor plan. I will select any patient in ICU.
Yes.
Okay, for example, I'm taking this patient. Okay, as we know, we'll go to the note. The note will appear nursing cardiacs and progress note. Progress note will be for doctor. Cardiacs, it will be for the nurse. I am clicking there in the cardiacs. Okay, it's empty. Temple here it will be. I will add another one. Then I will click that one, for example, 1, the icon 1. Then I will make F1.
Okay, why have
Okay,
already?
see, automatically it's coming for us.
So full document, full record.
Full
no
documentation,
system.
yes, but regarding the case, complaint,
We need to
okay,
change.
assessment, it will be changed according to your patient.
Yes,
Like
yes,
filling
it is
data.
a linear
Only the
like
format.
Yeah, we have a format, just you are filling.
filling.
Yeah, and this filling for the cardiacs, for example, in the ICU, we have too much detail, okay? And the female ward is different. From DS, it is different according to the patient condition, okay? So from the first one, you
First
should,
we need to select from the full menu that.
from the fill menu, they are still making abbreviation for each word. For example, ICU, you go to the ICU, okay, templates, then either copy or recognize it as a one, go to the cardiacs, okay, make that one ICU, then click F1. F1 automatically that cardiacs, it will come ready for you, documentation ready for you. Just fill it and it will be as a big nursing documentation, including chronic illness, including complication, management, medication, lab, and what we are planning to do for the patient. This regarding nursing documentation. Clear?
Then you have to change according to the patient.
According to the patient. Yes. Yeah. Receiving note, admission note, it will be the same. Also, we have for admission. Yes, progress note it will be same, but while receiving the patient, fill history to be written for their each shift. For example, morning shift, I will go to this note. Afternoon shift, for the staff, yeah. For the staff, but we are going to teach the student because they are practicing there. For example, Ms. Gala, I am asking the student to give me over about the patient. Okay, they should know this receiving note.
Yeah,
How they receive and how they will
They will
give
see the
me.
patient, they will
Yeah.
have history and they will know it. But recording, documenting, they can type, no, in the copying like this.
This one not copy. Yeah,
But
but
the ready-made template is there, suppose if they miss any option, anything,
So
if you can
sometimes
also.
it's not applicable, they're
This
just.
is for time consuming for the staff,
Staff
it is
can
fine.
be-
Yes.
that's good for
But
learning.
learning-
We will learning process.
but at least you can
We
teach
show
them
them, but-
because they are moving from
Follow
here
the format.
and we are giving the basic from here. Okay, if we are teaching something
Because
and they are
they
going
want
to the
they
hospital.
want to standardize the documentation
Yeah.
practices.
Yes.
So it is a standard.
Everyone should be practicing the similar format.
Yeah.
Format also we can teach.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it is standardized and they will fill it according to the
Yes,
case.
standardized according to the word.
Yeah,
Each word have a
Only for
different.
admission and receiving.
Yeah, admission and receiving.
Yeah.
Other progress
And
can.
then another for medication lab, they are still in ISUS.
Still it will come.
Yeah, it will come automatically.
Medical lab chart is there, card is itself, we hide entity feeding, for procedure charts.
Yeah, that simplifies the discussion.